Hey, what's going on? It's Mike T. Nelson here from the Core of Truth. Another core performance tip for you today. And this one's regards to fat loss. So if you want to see your abs, in addition to having them be more functional, fat loss is going to be very important. And one of the keys for that is to focus on protein. I'm sure you've heard a lot about protein already. But why do we want to focus on protein? Well, we want to retain as much muscle mass as possible. And the reason for that is that muscle determines how many calories you burn during the day to day, just doing your daily activities, which is related to your metabolic rate. So when you're cutting your calories, we really don't want to lose any muscle mass at all, because in the end, that's going to decrease how many calories you're burning, even just being outside of the gym, just doing your day-to-day activities. So you want to hold on to as much muscle mass as possible, especially when our calories are lower, so that we can drop some fat and see your abs. So the next question is, how much protein? Well, based on the research, probably the minimum is going to be about 0.75 grams per pound of body weight. That's going to be about per day. So to figure it out, just multiply your weight by 0.75. So if you weigh around 100 pounds, it's going to be about 75 grams per day. If you weigh 150, 113, just scaled all the way up to 250 here. So it's really not that much. Seems a little bit high, but you can figure it out. So if you're a 200-pound person, you're looking at about 150 grams per day. So if you only eat 3 meals a day, it's going to be pretty high. It's going to be about 50 grams per meal. But if you eat 4 meals per day, looking at just under 40 grams per meal, so that's a little bit better. That's the total. That's a minimum. If you go over that, again, that's not really going to be a bad thing. Protein also helps with satiety, so it helps keep you full longer, which is also a very good thing. So one of the mistakes I see people make is when they reduce their calories, they actually drop their protein levels too much, and that can actually cost you some muscle. So the minimum, based on the current research we have, is going to be about 0.75 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And the reference from that is I did a chapter in a book on protein and strength athletes, Jonathan Mike, Sports Nutrition Controversy, CRC Press. Should be out sometime this year in 2011, or by the time you're watching this, it may already be out. If you want more details, you can check that out. So, Mike T. Nelson from the Core Truth here, and give it a shot. Thanks.